Hello, hello, hello. We'll be doing just a live stream. Just some messages that I had gotten earlier. Earlier, I went live and I thought I was on my other channel. So that was very odd because I looked at everything and I knew that I was on the correct streaming. So it's just very weird. And then now it's playing. So that's weird. Anyway, Archangel Michael, please protect us as we channel the energy for the collective. Let's see what source has for the collective. Please block any interferences and my own bias. Mother and Father God, Holy Spirit, Archangel, Metatron. What is your message for the collective? There is a feeling of activation in the energy, the activation of light workers, the activation of star seeds, the activation of just the next step in whatever is being illuminated for you. Earlier, I was going through, there's the ascension process, stay firm. There's going to be a fusion of connectiveness that you're going to start to feel. Those of you who are not able to delight in this energy or believe, there's something synchronous that's going to show you the way. I've been seeing a lot of triangles, so there could be some sacred geometry that you've been seeing. Specifically, I've been seeing octagons, circles, and triangles. Also have had the celestial rose come out in just a meditation, and that would definitely was specifically for this is probably a specific message for whatever collective is in the energy of needing to know the things that I need to say. There's something about October. There could be something about the year 2021. There's also rapid healing for those of you who have been meditating in the sun and feeling like you need to be more out in the sun. There's reincarnation energy as well. And some sort of, I don't want to say warning, but kind of like a reminder that we're all energy, we're all interconnected. Energy doesn't just stay stagnant. We become stagnant through things that happen in our lives or through secrets or things that we don't allow ourselves to move on from. Also, our energy can become stagnant if we have energetic vampires in our energy. The Holy Trinity is definitely something that has been coming up, and the seven archangels. So, for whoever it resonates for, great. And if not, share it with someone that you know is on a journey. Important things to know is you could be helping or feeling a pull. Like if you don't know if you're spiritual or you're on a spiritual journey, you could feel a pull, a tug to help others. They're saying make sure that you're using your coming from a place from your heart to help them. So help people voluntarily. You could want to intentionally volunteer for specific things or organizations that may need you, such as the Red Cross. I also feel an activation of shamans, light workers, shamans. I don't know. I just give the message. Okay, so uh, help others with from your heart space, pray, meditate, and ask for help from others. It could be your archangels, it could be guardian angels, it could just be Mother and Father God. Um, it could be a friend, it could be someone that's on a spiritual journey, your spiritual teacher, your spiritual mentor, anyone that you see as a mentor, whoever you are. One thing that's very important with the subject of false prophets is that no one is going to be more superior than another person. So, how do you know exactly what direction to take? Well, nothing says I'm better because I'm on a spiritual journey, or I'm less because I'm not, or I'm better because I have religion, or or if I don't have religion, I'm not as good as that other person. I think the important thing here is to understand that we all have a choice. Whether you're not spiritual or religious, it doesn't really matter. What matters is, will you choose to help those in need? Will you choose to pray about it? Even if it's not religious, praying about it means thinking about it, means let me take a step back and see, if I was this person, would I help this person? If I was this person, would I want this person to help me? If I was in a bad situation. So, pray about it, meditate about it. It's just about sitting back and really absorbing things from the center of your heart, not from the ego. Okay? Ask for help. So, for those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, or I mean, it's just very simple. Ask others for help. Ask um, others that help people, or organizations that help people. Like, what can I do to help? And we do gain a lot of clarity. There's like this the fad of intermittent fasting and things like that. Now there's religious, reasons for fasting. There's spiritual reasons for fasting. There's also reasons for fasting of physical, fitness. Fasting is very helpful. You can gain a lot of clarity, mental clarity through fasting. So, if that's something that you want to do to gain more clarity, whether you're spiritual, religious, or not, it doesn't really matter. Um, this message is general, and it's going to be specific to certain things in certain situations, but also this is just a message for the collective. So I saw a tower, and I specifically saw the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if I saw the Eiffel Tower because it's something about that place or a big monument. But I saw the Eiffel Tower fall. It could just be a tower, like a tower in your life that actually puts you on the journey to spirituality, or just the journey of whatever it is your purpose. It doesn't have to be spiritual. You don't have to consider yourself spiritual, okay? But for those light workers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we have meditating on the name of God, Mizrael, allows you to abandon certain situation. God tasked Mizrael to show the importance of obedience, an expert in healing. So, for those healers out there, the purple ray, um, there is a big need for helping others with mental health illnesses. Um, Remember that in order for you to help others with mental health illnesses, it's just about bringing simplicity to their lives, allowing forward movement with how they feel or what they want to do, and just not reacting to certain things that they say or certain things that they do that might not be of the best consequence. Um, and there's a humility and a sense of atonement when you have and you're open to Christ consciousness. Okay, so for those of you who are therapists or even just interested in psychology or psychiatry, um, there is a lot of people that are in oppressed, um, stuck in oppression, in their own mental oppression, in their own a tug of war, their own tug of war. Okay, so that seems to be just the general theme. So there's freedom. I keep seeing the rose. I just keep seeing the rose. Some of you may have seen that in meditation. I don't know, but that's a theme. We could be thinking about rose quartz. We could be having a communication, or it could just be a spiritual gift that you received or will receive. Okay, so let's see what the collective dilemma is. I feel like there could be anger in the energy due to some secrets that have been found out. People keeping secrets because they're afraid to tell the truth about certain things and come forward with something important that they need to talk about. You could be seeing spiders. Been seeing spiders for a couple of weeks, and the spiders have been different. They have not been the same type of spider. I've seen black widow, but technically it wasn't a black widow, but it looks like a black widow. So there could be some sacrifices happening as far as spiritual sacrifices, but also sacrificing. Are you sacrificing yourself? Are you being a martyr? There's a couple of venomous spiders. The theme that came up in when I was having us, and that was 12-2 when I said that. So the theme that was coming up is the wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. And so the crazy thing is, after I had this conversation with my spiritual mentor, it was a wolf spider that I saw. And, she was telling me like the types of, because in my other life, I do legal work. And she said, the types of clients that you have, for it seems like part of your mission is to figure out whether or not people are wolves in sheep's clothing, or they are just Little Red Riding Hood who really becomes the victim of the wolf, and you can help them actually, she ends up outsmarting her predator. And so there is this type of theme of, weed out the predators, and those of you who have been victims, you'll survive. So it just really feels like, but you have to come from a place of humility for this. Okay, so let's see what the dilemma is for the collective. Whoa, divine source. So having trouble really understanding your role and surrendering to your role. You could be surrounded by birds. In particular, you could have the totem of the hummingbird. Okay, or it could be a loved one that passed on that you see as a hummingbird. It says, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust. So a lot of you could be having the hard time trusting or having faith or understanding what the bigger plan is, because you could be in the energy of Virgo. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So, and some of you are still healing inner child wounds. And so, and also I'm feeling like, we need to be in the energy of our inner childs, the good energy, the playful energy, the flexible energy, the energy where we feel like Okay. I'm open. Okay. Um, let's see what the factor is. What is the factor in the energy? Like, source, why are we having this reading at this time? What is this reading surrounding? I'm not really able to look at my screen, so if anyone comes in, hello and welcome. And for those of you watching it when it's not live, thanks for being here. And I hope you get something out of the reading. If you need a personal reading, go to the description box below. Let's see. What is the factor? Why are we here, source? What is the factor? See? The initiation, the rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So, and we talked about initiation last week. It's kind of like people coming out of the woodwork, the cave, the um, the feeling of activation, the activation of the light workers in the energy, the activation of your purposes, the activation of what's next for you. I'm very thirsty. We have Pleiades, Pleiades. I'm like, I know how to say that. Why do I want to say Pilates? I don't know. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay. So, for those of you who understand light workers, also we have the Pleiadians helping us with um, whatever it is. A lot of you are being initiated into something else. So, for example, like let's say you're a nurse, okay? But technically, it's kind of like saying you have a double mission as a light worker. Yes, you became a nurse, but you are a kind of nurse that nurses people back to health in a light worker way. Not only do you help them heal through medicine, but you also help them heal through the light and the love of your heart chakra. And that could be any of you. You could be a writer, you could be a housekeeper, you could be a janitor at a school, but the kids like to come talk to you because you understand them and because you smile at them. And so, whoever's watching this, there is a double mission, a kind of a sort of duality to your purpose, to your career, to what it is that you're already involved in, or they're asking you to go step into that role. That role will be initiated. Are you going to answer the call? Also, if you are wondering if you are, in initiation, if you've had a rough childhood, these are the moments that you have been prepared for. Rough childhood, rough upbringing, or just always felt like you were not a part of the group, or you're just what they say, what do they say, a late bloomer or something. Okay, so let's see what the message is. Some of you could be in your divine feminine energy more than your divine masculine energy at this time. Okay, I've already seen the card change a couple of times already. All right, source. Oop, that just fell right out. So and it fell on the floor. Yeah, they were showing me tantric journey. The frequency of the tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that was intrinsically held up about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So a lot of you can initiate through a sex, creativity, sacral chakra, twin flame, soulmate energy. Just remember that there could be an activation within yourself and an activation with your counterpart. And then it feels like the divine feminine is going to be activated first, or has been activated first. And so it's there's going to be a union. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Like there is a union, and a lot of you can feel that. Yeah, look, you see it coming. Third eye chakra here. Um, there's a dynamic. Um, if you're not, it doesn't have to be a romantic encounter or relationship, but there's a harmony. There's a harmony, a collaboration, the soul tribe coming together. Um, and there'll be a dynamic, it's going to be like a dynamic source. The origin of could be a different origin of a different ethnicity, but the frequency is going to feel the same, and these frequencies are going to pull together, um, and it's going to feel familiar, it's going to feel easy, it's going to feel you're going to feel great joy. So but sometimes the what do you call it, the test or a test comes before that happens. So just whatever is, if something is of confusion, it is not of the Most High. Okay, that's what I want to say about that. Let's see what your alchemic message is. I'm sorry that you can see my keyboard. I didn't realize that. Um, so I'm feeling too like a lot of like there's just a rapid change. Like yes, I saw change, but I feel rapid change. I feel energy, like just rapid energy, rapid change, rapid healing, rapid love, rapid union, just like happening so quickly. Okay, so just use your intuition for this. Let's see what the alchemic message is. These are very hard to shuffle. So I did pre-shuffle them, but I'll shuffle them a little bit. Earlier, I did get cloudiness in illusion, illusion signs, illusions coming to pass. So they're wanting me to split into four. You could be seeing 444. Let's just do this. The energy just feels a bit mysterious, a bit cloudy, and that's a lot. Oh, okay. The void. So make sure that you are in the energy of the void. Wow, we have the vault, the blue temple. Definitely activation. You could be seeing threes. Whew. And look what we have here, the golden rose. So we're going to go ahead and read about it. For the alchemy cards, it's always best to read right off of what exactly it is, because it's just a very, very, alchemy is a very specific way of looking at things. So we have materials. So you have what you need here. And we have quicksilver. Okay. And quicksilver is a conductor. I'm looking for it now. Here we go. So we have lunar, reflective, and chrome. There could be, we have a full moon coming up on the 29th of September. And so amidst its upper Clean status, silver shines eternally in a second position. It is the lesser sibling, the one that's not quite there yet. A true alchemist does not resist this truth, but rather requires polishing or the surface tarnishes over time. Mirrors require cleaning, or the image clouds and distorts. So I'm already completely feeling, without reading the rest of this, we have the golden rose, and we have the other counterpart that needs polishing, and there is mirroring happening here. Okay. And so, and make sure that you're always protecting, and there's always change, there's things coming up ahead, there's dynamic being initiated, there's going to be a couple of initiations over and over again. And so they're saying, you know what, lead into gold, but silver needs polishing or else it varnishes. um there has to be a daily devotion to find the truest gold. Okay. And so the material, and let's see, because I think I'm pretty sure. So we have, yes, we have um, mystery of the void, darkness and destiny. The void is mystical riddle in it and of itself. It cannot be understood by means of alchemy, chemistry, science, or spirituality. It astounds the most adept seeker and humbles the philosopher from the depths of nothingness. So it just feels like all of a sudden the change is going to happen. You don't know where it comes from. This card may appear at a time when something has been released, a relationship, a possession, a title. But the void is much bigger than any worldly entity. When an alchemist approaches the void, destiny shifts in the darkness. What above is below, right? So it's kind of like you don't know it's happening, but it's happening. Like magnets, you are drawn to it as it is drawn toward you. Meditation is critical at this time. Um, just sit and breathe, surrender the vastness. There's an electricity between you and the void that is sacred and timeless from its center. Everything is born. Wow. So you have mystery, you have material, and then I'm pretty sure that the rose is I think it's a cosmic force, but I may be wrong. It could be an operation. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's an operation. I have synchronicity, um, coagulation, so the coming together of things, the separating of things, just like they said, um, rotation. Yeah, so some of you will be repeating cycles, and some of you are not going to be repeating the cycles. Okay, and we have cosmic forces. And let me make sure that the rose is a comic force. Although I really feel like the rose is for those that are very much moving into enlightenment. I don't really, because we have the darkening, we have the lightening, and then we have the yellowing, and then we have the reddening. And so I'm not really sure what in the work. So maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're not sure which direction to go. Like literally, I see a phoenix rising from the ashes. Um, a gift, a spiritual gift. There's something here about the great serpent. You could be seeing a raven. Okay. There could be something here about siblings. And there does seem to be worldly chaos. Expansiveness is here as well. And your third eye is showing you that. I do feel a resurrection energy. I think we talked about reincarnation in the beginning. And see the rose as a benevolent guide. Okay, so the secret, the altar. The rose has been used as a symbolic image for the summation of alchemy. The outer petals representing the first 7 planets and operations, while their inner petals protect the revelations from unwelcome eyes. So that is why there's like this big secret. And then all of a sudden there'll be a change. That way other people won't be able to see what's happening in your life, the abundance that's coming. But what exactly resides at the center of the golden rose? It's a secret, and it's meant to be kept as such. The rose spirals both inward and outward simultaneously. It offers beauty to the onlooker while concealing its inner chambers. This is the complex nature of the golden rose. It challenges the alchemists to reorient their thinking, to devote their work to honoring the secret rather than attempting to become the master of it. Wow. So, you could be wondering, I know something's coming. I know I'm coming into union. I know my purpose is here. But why aren't I being shown it? And it's in a sense, you see something, but you don't know what it is. And it could be something too that you were initiated as a child. And so it's like you know, but you don't. And they're saying, just accept it that way, because it just is this way. Wow, that is very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and end with an oracle. And like I said, this reading is probably not going to be clear to everybody. This is a timeless reading because everybody's journey is going to be different. Oh, what do we have here? Mortification. Yep, the death of the ego. Okay, let's see. At the end of the day, Source, what do you need the collective to know? What is your message? What is your message? Ooh, guidance, change. This is just what they want. Go with the flow. Make sure that you're, it's going to change. It's going to happen no matter what. Make sure you're looking for the guidance and listening to people. Again, extraordinary. Resurrection. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Honor your accomplishments. Go with the flow. Guidance, change, flow. There is the energy of the tiger, where you are taking into account your self-worth. You know your accomplishments. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. So just let things come to you. Don't chase. The tiger does not chase. The tiger waits and takes advantage of what comes. Okay? So tigers hunt, but they hunt much differently. They crouch down and they wait. They want you to delight in who you are. Alchemy is here. I mean, you saw the cards and we're live. Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. And this is important as a worldwide thing. Okay, go back to the beginning of the reading and you'll listen to the tower. You'll listen to the different things that were channeled, because I always say in the beginning of the reading, the channeling always goes with what we end with, and we ended with alchemy. And so transmute that energy of feeling alone or feeling like you're not supposed to help someone else because you've been through a rough time, so let them figure it out on their own. It is initiation time, collective. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. And collective, I hope it was you. If you have any questions, I take questions via email or even text message. And that phone number is 463-246-8255.
8724. I'm here to help you with activation, with initiation, if you have any questions. Serious inquiries only. Thank you for watching. Be well. Bye.